Welcome to the Sidings tram edition. So I've been working on my Japanese case layout, the one with the enormous gunpla robot and the city scene in the lid, and now in the base I'm putting in a Civic Square, so you can see what it looks like with the tram going around at the moment. Let's go back to where I started this fine Saturday morning. So I cut out a bit of foam board to the right kind of shape for where I wanted the Civic Square to be. A couple of coats of grey just stippled on there or sponged on to give it a kind of a slightly rougher effect. Not altogether dissimilar to how I've done concrete on the tunnel portals that I did in a previous video. Then out came the goodies. I've been to Train Tracks, thanks Ian, and bought myself some tram stops and some shops, and they come on the tram stops come, ready to go, and they assembled nice and easily, and I've cut the end off to make it the right length for what I want. And the shops come with stickers, which are quite tricky to cut out. Did try to use a craft knife, failed to use a craft knife, went back to scissors before I cut my thumb off. Although my scissors are really sharp, and the stickers are very, very finicky, tiny little things. So I didn't do every single sticker I was supposed to, according to the instructions. But I think I did an okay job. My bookshop has books in the window. My bakery has baked goods on the counter. And then it came time to start putting things together. So I want to carry on the park that I've got in the back corner by where the tram comes out of the tunnel. So I put a bit of extra grass mat onto my base. And then I was trying to work out what to do with the blank space that forms the front edge of where the tunnel is. And I thought about going commercial, but then I thought maybe retail, and then I couldn't decide. And now finally what I've decided to do is put one of the shops in front. So I've just blanked this off with some more office space, which is the stuff that I downloaded and printed to do the back scene in the lid. So it just looks like more offices. Bit of paint left over, so I painted up the insides where I wanted it a lighter grey than it currently is, and then time to start gluing into place. So the first thing to go in was the tram stop. Horrible job of that. Totally stuffed it up. It's held up at the moment with a little wedge of card because Kato build brilliant stuff that slots together really well, but if you're not using the bases it's designed to slot into, then it won't slot. So yeah, I did my best. And it's only as good as it needs to pass the 6-foot test. Is it good enough? Tree in the park to match the other trees, and I like the way that when the tram comes out of the tunnel now, it's emerging through the trees of the parkland, so that it's kind of a bit more natural exit into the bit of city that it's seeing. And this Civic Square now set up with the shops means that I've got a real look and feel about the place that I want. And with the tram stop in, I've got somewhere to stop the tram. And I know that sounds obvious, but it's lovely. And while I've been working on this, I've also been working on a name. I'll put the poster up. I have got a table at Aldridge Transport Museum Models in the museum, which is 26th of July. Do come down. It's in Aldridge. It's dead easy to find. It's tucked into an industrial estate. A fantastic transport museum. I play there regularly with my brass band. And I'll be exhibiting this, and the name of this layout is the Japanese for streetcar, which is Romen Densha. And I know I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it correctly in Japanese. I don't have the vocal and verbal skill to do it. But I have looked up the actual kanji characters I need, and I think this is correct. So, a bit more footage to leave you with of Romen Densha, which is my layout in a case, my Japanese tram layout. Cool. Take good care.